for another DREKKERFEST beer review. What do we got on tap?
Today we have dragged in a SATURN Tiki Sour. That's right, you heard me correctly, a SATURN Tiki Sour.
What does Saturn taste like?
I'm thinking like ring pop.
I'm thinking mango.
No, ring pop.
Should we read the gimmicks?
Generic.
Yes.
We will, but this is in collaboration with a great
yes.
brewery, by the way.
Hey, one sec.
Pulpit Rock Brewing down in Cara, Iowa.
Oh.
I have not made it on campus yet, but I have had some of their beers, and I've been told by many, I only have good things to say about the beer at Toppling Goliath. Everyone has told me that Pulpit Rock is right in line with them, and they're just down the road from each other, so that's incredible.
It looks like something from Toppling and Goliath.
Sniff test. Very, very...
Orange.
Yes, this is like...
It's like
This is
freshly
like-
squeezed orange juice. Pulp.
Nah, I'm not getting orange juice. I'm getting an orange, but like...
I'm getting orange juice.
Yo, honestly, Sunny D.
Closer to Sunny D. Actually,
Synthetic orange juice.
it's a little bit like more like if you... Not flavor, but like think fruit punch. Like that level of like sugary. Take Sunny D and just notch it over a little bit more like fruit punch.
I just got a cavity sniffing this thing.
I just dove in, guys.
Diabetes.
That's sweet.
It's sweet.
Did
but
you
it's
expect it to
delicious.
not be sweet? Yeah, no, my tonsils are curling.
Like,
Wow.
this is like... You know how they are like getting all up in arms over the like flavored cigars being sold because it caters to kids?
Yeah.
Kids would chug the shit
This
out
is
of this.
juice. This is
Like
juice.
you could give this to a
Dangerous.
5-year-old, they'd be like, "Oh, I like that juice."
They could sell it in concentrate at Cub Foods, and they just like add a cup of water, boom.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Your 7-year-old's getting wasted.
In all seriousness, though,
Serious note.
serious note, it kind of has like some like kombucha vibes to it.
Wrong.
I'm not gonna so
It's got a little-
heartedly
it's got a little
disagree
bit
with
of
you,
that
but
bitter aftertaste.
Jordan's
there's
gonna be polite with saying it.
there's a
No.
certain salinity to it.
And I'm
Definitely.
I'm not like a kombucha guy, but like my sister has this fucking 10-year SCOBY, and every time I'm home,
It's an
I gotta
ecosystem.
try a little bit of it.
Of course, it's an ever
And I
evolving
don't hate
ecosystem.
it. I'm just saying like this has a little bit of that like tangy, I don't know.
It's
tangy
I
aftertaste.
think this is the sweetest one we've had. Can we
honestly
agree?
out of the. This is the
5.
5th one we've tried. I think out of the ones we've gone for, this is my favorite sweet one. It curls my tonsils, but not makes me pucker my face, you know?
Now, as we've been doing for all of these, every single beer has been named in theme with some kind of idiom or expression with cats because DREKKERFEST 9, cats have 9 lives. Drekker, known for their ties in with death, of course. So for this one, Isha, do you know what dragged in is? Well, he's going to read it. All right. We're just going to move on. Look what the cat dragged in.
I didn't know it.
Now, this usually implies that someone new has entered the room or space that is disagreeable in some way.
I feel like I already know where you guys are going to take this, but please go on.
Isha, you can take whichever one you want first. Probably your first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with last season, the Minnesota Wild, bringing in Ryan Reaves despite his history with that of a Marcus Foligno. Now, one of the best recent hockey fight pictures, anyways, is when Revo was with the New York Rangers and him pretty much like socking Foligno there in the face. And they've had some history. That wasn't the only time they fought. I think they fought once before when. Back when Reaves was with the St. Louis Blues. So there was some history there as far as, you know, their the game within the game on the ice.
I love how he deleted the picture off of Instagram as soon
Right?
as the trade happened.
Yeah.
Gentleman, what a gentleman. So I imagine when, despite Reaves eventually being like a glue guy and a big part of that room, I imagine, you know, upon entering the room in training camp that first time, Foligno and a couple of the boys were looking at him like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, that's
Look
fair.
what the cat dragged in.
Well, like Isha, I'm going to go back to this past season as well. And, I mean, anyone that's spent any time following our content, you know exactly where I'm going with this. John M.F. Klingberg.
Oh, my goodness.
Look what the cat dragged in. Can't play defense, they said. Can't have just an offensive specialist, they said. What did we do? We brought in a more expensive, less effective, single-track player who only provides offense and looks like he doesn't know what planet he's on when the puck isn't on his stick.
Yep.
And Calen Addison is going to prove everyone wrong. I can't wait for him to absolutely go off this year on that first power play unit, assuming that Dean doesn't bring someone else in and send him back up to the press box. Could happen.
Watch him be benched the first regular season game.
Now educate me, boys. Klingberg came from where with what type of pedigree?
So Klingberg has a history of being a strong offensive defenseman.
40 points,
Let's be clear. The biggest reason they did it is because Calen Addison is a midget.
He's a small guy. He's
5'11". He's not small.
Think about the NHL, man.
Best defenseman in the NHL is the same height.
True.
Need I say more?
True.
Now,
Quinn
John
Hughes
Klingberg,
is actually shorter. I just want to clear that up.
Hey, it's the little guys who know
Correct.
leverage.
He
It's
has nothing to do
the
with what
little
we're talking
guys
about.
know
Best
leverage.
defenseman in the NHL.
Go on.
That's just not even cute. Now, John Klingberg, 4 inches taller. He did have some great years in Dallas, though. And basically, this past year, he tried to play hardball. They didn't bite at all. He then waited way too long and ended up having to sign a 1-year contract with the Anaheim Ducks, who were quite bad. They ended up picking 2nd overall this year.
They'll be quite bad this year, too.
Unless you ask Jesse Pierce. That's a tough one. But so he had a pretty rough go of it this year, but a lot of that was being chalked up to the team he was playing for. Brutal team up and down the lineup. They had some exciting players, but bad team. And trade deadline comes, and they're like, why wouldn't we bring in a guy like this?
Expiring contract.
Okay.
Trying to develop Calen Addison. He's only proven that he can do great things on the power play, but he isn't perfect defensively in his rookie year. So we're gonna find someone else. And again, came in worse on the power play, arguably much worse defensively. So it was just a horrible failed experiment.
You know what's crazy is with how weak the rookie class was last year, if Calen Addison would have played 82 games, he might have won the Calder.
He wouldn't have won it.
No, I said might, keyword might have won the Calder. With how weak the class was last year,
And you might
crazy.
have a good point.
that's crazy.
I'm a Calen Addison guy.
Oh,
Calen Addison is my boy.
He waves the Calen Addison flag, dude.
No,
Everybody on Twitter, like,
He's-
put it this way.
He's a teammates player. He is the guy you want left and right of you on the bench. He's the guy you want to be coming up on the forecheck behind you. Like
is a guy.
he is just your buddy that you sit next to on the bus. Going to the away game. He is the guy that you like, oh shit, we swapped gloves for accidentally. Like, he's just your guy, you know?
Dude, whenever any news around Calen Addison comes out, his Twitter blows up because everyone either tags him or is like, Hoppy, what are your thoughts on this? Because they know, like,
It's him and Rem Pitlick. Those are the ones that
Remington, yes. Remington.
It's like if Calen Addison had Swifties, you would be the you'd be the driver of that fan bus, wouldn't you?
Cult
I
leader.
wouldn't let anybody else on.
just you and 177 open seats.
So, final verdict.
That's a very specific number.
I just came up with it. Who knows?
What did we say for the
hey,
gimmicks on
Minnesota
this?
Department of Transportation, let us know how many people fit on a normal bus.
We
Thank you.
got Cara Orange, Passionfruit, Lemon, Almond, and Lime Syrup.
So the first 2, yes. The other 3, not even a little bit for me.
The thing is, it says Cara, and it's like, why can't we just have one? You know?
People are asking.
Final thoughts?
I like this one. As a guy who doesn't like sweet, thick, plump beers, this is all right.
Keep this away from the youth.
Keep it away from the youths. It'll drive them to addiction.